Hey everybody, it's Brian, the Self-Worth Coach. Welcome to my video journey to finding my smile again, and hopefully I'll help other people find theirs as well. Uh, as you know from last video, I don't know what they're called, podcast episodes, videos, whatever. The last one, I decided to change the name because it didn't really feel authentic to me. While it ultimately was what I was trying to do and what I am trying to do, um, my motto and slogan with my coaching has always been that's what I'm trying to do is help people find their smile again. So it came to me that if I wanted to be truly authentic, I have to find my smile again. And it's been there. It's been there. Sorry, Chance just came in the room for his toy. Um, it's been there off and on. I won't lie, it has been, but there have been ups and downs. There, as with anything, that's the case. So I just wanted to talk a little bit today about good days and bad days. Okay. I am a firm believer that perception plays an important part of mindset. If you think a situation is going to be bad, it's going to be bad for you. If you think it's going to be good, you're leaning towards it becoming good. So how you view it is based on your perception of it. Um, I'll give you an example. If I posted on Facebook that I woke up with a terrible cold today and I missed my flight to Boston, well, a lot of people would be, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. That's horrible news. That's terrible. Now, if I told you that in doing so, that flight to Boston was redirected because of a storm, and they ended up uh, up in Canada, where they had a 6-hour layover. Well, now it doesn't seem like my cold was so bad. It actually seems like it was a good thing. So it all depends on how you look at it. If you walk into something trying to find the silver lining, more often than not, you'll be able to. Doesn't make it easy. It's just something that takes practice. Okay. That being said, I was talking today in my truth bomb, which I don't know if you've been seeing or not. I've been throwing these little videos up on Instagram and on my TikTok, less than a minute. And I call them truth bombs, just some simple, straightforward facts that you all need to hear. Okay. And today I was talking about how life isn't always going to be fantastic. It's not always going to be perfect every single day. You can have some nice days and you're going to have some rough days that'll knock you right on your keister. And yes, I use the word keister. I'm 49. I ain't dead, but you know what? Give me a break. So the thing is, sometimes the world's going to knock you on your butt, and it's not about how hard you got knocked down. It's about getting back up and continuing on and having that strength to persevere. Okay. Um, it's not easy. It's damn tough. And I'll be honest, I had a day just like that today. Um, don't mind any background noises. This is my boy Chance. Um, but Chance is not going to be squeaking this toy while we're doing this. Excuse me one second. Come here, buddy. Oh, you can't do that right now. You can't do that right now. Go, go, go. Good boy. So, as I was saying, it's about perseverance. It's about finding that time. And I've had a day like that today. It was my own fault. Truthfully, those who know me really personally know a little bit about what's going on, but I had damage in my condo and I'm sort of displaced right now. Um, I'm here. I'm in the condo, but I also have to have a place to go shower and cook food and stuff like that. So I'm spending time between two places in and out, and it's it's a bit of a challenge. It's been a little while now, and last night I ended up I actually did it over the weekend. I got so involved in what I was doing, trying to fix my computer, trying to get claim stuff taken care of, trying to figure out if I got to deal with a lawsuit here. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of balls in the air, as they say. And what often happens when I have a lot of things going on is I can handle them, but at some point I start to get tired. And when I get tired, I focus too long on something. I fall into the tunnel vision, or being in the box, as I said. And there's ways to pull out of it, but you know what? When you get to your 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and you're still sitting at the computer, and you look up and you realize finally what time it is, it's really hard to make that decision to do anything but just go collapse in bed and then deal with the morning as you can. And that's what I've been doing. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it sure was difficult to get up this morning. I will say that. And I've had very little energy today, but I've been pushing myself as much as I possibly can. I got some work done. I would have liked to get a lot more done today, but you know what? I'm here. I'm fighting for this. Okay. Like I said, I put out a truth bomb today. So check that out if you'd like. But at the same time, I knew I had a recording to do, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to talk about. And I sure didn't feel up to sitting in front of a camera for everybody and putting on a nice, happy smile today. But you know what? It may be 10 o'clock at night, but it's taken me that long to get my thoughts together, to get my energy together, and to perform enough self-care and use my tools and knowledge to get me to this point. I'm going to consider that a win. Okay. I could look at it as I lost a whole day, and I hate myself for doing that. And I was a lump all day, and I couldn't do a thing. And I laid in bed, and I didn't go and get anything to eat. And I could, but look at all that. That's chaotic energy. That's chaos energy. I don't want that. I don't need that. What I need is to remind myself of the things that I did and give myself a little bit of a break. And I don't mean a break by going back to the bedroom and laying down and sleeping all day. And Lord knows there's been days where I've done that. No, I'm talking about giving myself a break and recognizing the things that I did get done. Okay. Took care of my dog. I maybe didn't get him out enough times today, but I got him out, today. I made sure that I dug around till I found something I could eat here, because I sure didn't feel like getting behind the wheel and driving to go get anything today. It just wasn't in me. Those are wins. Those aren't losses. Those aren't failures. For the way I was feeling, they were wins. And that's the way I'm taking it. I put myself in this chair tonight. I've been here a few hours during the day and tonight working. Those are wins. Okay. It's hard not having that support during the day because everybody else is off doing their own thing. I do live alone, so it's not like I got people running into the house at the end of the day that I can talk to or listen to how their day's going. But, I can call and talk to people and do that. But That's all wins. That's all giving myself a break to realize that, you know, I don't have to stand up after getting knocked on my butt perfectly. It can look damn ugly as I stagger to my feet, but you know what? The win is in getting back up on my feet. So what if it takes me past the 10 count, to get up? I didn't stop. I didn't give up. And I'm still going. So what I'm trying to say to you is, on those days that are so rough that the world feels like it's caving in on us, that we just can't function, whether we're tired or hurt or depressed or anxious or whatever, and we're just plain old exhausted. Don't give up. You deserve better than that. Concentrate on the little wins. Okay? That's easy to do. When you think about the wins, it's the things that you can compromise on. And I say that it's not easy to do, and then I just said that it's easy to do. And what I mean by that is, give yourself a break. When you don't put the weight of the world on your shoulders, things get a little bit easier. Now, in moments of depression and in moments of exhaustion, that's not the easiest thing to do. But I'll give you a couple examples. So you're in a day where you can't function, you're not doing well, coffee sure didn't work for you, or maybe you're out of coffee, God forbid. That is a crisis. And you really can't function. You can't even bring yourself to get in the shower, because the water is just going to hit your skin and hurt for some reason. It's one of those days where that's going to be the way it feels. Grab a washcloth, wash your face. Just do that. There have been times where I've stood in the bathroom, elbows on the counter, just letting the water run over my hands, and just splashing a little water on my face and getting myself a little more functional. Okay? It's the little things that make our greatest wins. Because it's not about winning the war in that moment. It's about the one little itty bitty battle that you're fighting. Step around the battle. Give yourself a break. Stop trying to fight the battle. Just step around it. Okay? Give yourself a little break. You didn't get the laundry done. Okay. What do you have to do with the laundry? Is it today? Do you have to get piles and piles of laundry done? Can you get 2 outfits done just to make it easier for you tomorrow? The little things make the biggest difference. When they build a house, when they build a building, a patio, what have you, they pour a foundation, okay? And that foundation may seem great, but it's made of little itty bitty things, little stones, little rocks, little pieces of sand, piece of concrete, things like that. They get poured down and they mix together and they settle and they harden into a big, strong foundation. That's what we're doing here. We're not trying to lay the foundation today. No, we're putting 1 or 2 little stones down. Tomorrow we'll put 1 or 2 little more stones down. And you know what? In a month, there's going to be a whole bunch of stones laying there, forming our foundation. We don't concentrate on the highest peak of the mountain we're trying to get to. We concentrate on the next step we're taking. And we do whatever we can to take that step. It doesn't have to be a 3-foot step. It can be a 1-foot step. Whatever it takes to get you to that point where you can say, I did something, and that's a win. That's where we need you to get, because that's going to help your mindset and your perceptions going forward to stay more positive. When you look back at the day, are you going to be able to say it was a horrible day and nothing happened? Or are you going to be able to say this was a day where it was really, really, really rough, and you know what? I still got a couple things done, and I'm proud of myself for it. That's a win. That's the way I want to look. That's the me I want to be. Okay. And I hope that you're looking at this and thinking, you know, I can do that. It doesn't take much to change your mindset, but you got to be willing to do it, and you got to practice it for it to become something more permanent and solid. Okay. So it's been a long day for me. And I promised myself I wanted to try and get this done and promote it and wrap it up. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will give you one promise, and that is I will be here tomorrow, and I will have another video for you. And I'll give you one other piece too. Doing this video, forcing myself back in this chair tonight to record this, was probably one of the best things I did for myself all day. And that's a win. I did it for myself. I did it for you guys. I did it for all of us. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's a win. I'm going to take it. So with that being said, with all my love, I'm Brian, the self-worth coach. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday night, start of your day tomorrow, and I'll catch up with you sometime during the day. Be safe. My love to everybody. Bye.